Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azerbaijan television with the most important events of the day. President Ilham Aliyev has chaired the first meeting of the organizing committee of the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games that will be held in Baku in 2017.
President Ilham Aliyev said that in 2017, Baku will host the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games and stressed the importance of the games both for the world and Islamic countries, saying that the Islamic Solidarity Games once more will showcase Azerbaijan as an influential country. The head of state underlined that Azerbaijan will spare no effort to organize the sports event on the highest level. President Ilham Aliyev said he had signed an executive order on the establishment of the organizing committee, added that Mehriban Aliyeva will chair the committee. President said Mehriban Aliyeva had earlier chaired organizing committees of both Eurovision Song Contest and the first European Games, which had been organized on the highest level. Especially underlined the outcomes of the first European Games, the head of state said the standards of those competitions had been determined in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has shown to the whole world that our country is developing rapidly, said President Ilham Aliyev, and mentioned that smear campaign had been launched against our country ahead of the Games. Some foreign forces spread slanderous reports to disgrace Azerbaijan, adding that it was intentional, not accidental. The head of state said those attempts had failed. The guests had witnessed Azerbaijan's realities, seen that our country was the center of multiculturalism. Baku is one of the most fascinating cities of the world. The volunteers were proud of their motherland. They witnessed professionalism of Azerbaijani athletes. President Ilham Aliyev said Azerbaijan was pursuing an independent policy, is developing rapidly, and expressed his confidence that more festivities will be held in the future. President Ilham Aliyev said, in the near future our country will host Formula 1 and the World Chess Championship. It will contribute to promoting Azerbaijan all over the world. President Ilham Aliyev said the great majority of the foreign guests were leaving Azerbaijan with best wishes, noting that the reason had never been and will never be religious national discrimination in Azerbaijan. President said that our country served an example to the world. The head of state said Azerbaijan had its say, did not tolerate injustice, and had its position on all important issues, adding that our practice will reduce conflicts worldwide. President Ilham Aliyev expressed his confidence that the Games will first of all strengthen Islamic solidarity, demonstrate Islam as the religion of peace, mercy, brotherhood, showed that Azerbaijan was capable of hosting world-class competitions. Chairperson of the organizing committee of the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games, Mehriban Aliyeva, thanked President Ilham Aliyev for confidence. She expressed her confidence that Islamic Solidarity Games will also be organized on the highest level and will justify the confidence of the Azerbaijani people, saying that the events held up to now had showcased our country's power and organizational capacity. Mehriban Aliyeva underlined that the Islamic Solidarity Games will go down in the history of independent Azerbaijan as another victory. Mehriban Aliyeva said great experience gained during the first European Games will also be used during the Games, mentioning the historic decision passed at the 8th General Assembly of the Islamic Solidarity Sports Federation in Jeddah in July of 2013 to hold the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games in Baku. Mehriban Aliyeva gave information about the preparations. Chairperson of the organizing committee said the athletes will be accommodated at the Athletes Village, journalists at Media Village. Stressing the importance of promoting the event all over the world, Mehriban Aliyeva said an internet portal will be launched in connection with the Games. Mehriban Aliyeva said one of the upcoming tasks was to form the ideas of opening and closing ceremonies. Mehriban Aliyeva pointed out that all talks were underway with the relevant organizations regarding the broadcast right. The number of hotels was being specified, said there was no problem, and underlined that up to 10,000 volunteers will be involved in the Games. Chairperson of the organizing committee said a broad action plan was being worked out and will be introduced soon. Addressing the event, Minister of Youth and Sports, member of the organizing committee, Azad Rahimov, said the first European Games had a success and underlined that our country had the potential to organize the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games in line with the international standards. Closing the meeting, President Ilham Aliyev expressed his confidence that the organizing committee will cope with all the tasks successfully. The head of state stressed the importance of ensuring coordination regarding preparation for the Games, demonstrating high professionalism, solving visa problems, showing high hospitality, and also underlined the significance of security measures, information and communication systems, continuation of reconstruction and renovation works in Baku and around the capital, involvement of local and foreign specialists in the Games. The head of state said it was important to hold cultural programs during the Games, stressed the significance of promoting our rich and ancient culture. In the end, President Ilham Aliyev extended congratulations on Eid al-Adha.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, has received a delegation led by Chief Executive Officer of Italy's SNAM company, Carlo Malacarne.
During the meeting with Chief Executive Officer of Italy's SNAP company, Carlo Malacarne, the guest said it was his first visit to Azerbaijan and noted that he was deeply impressed with the landscaping and reconstruction works carried out in Baku in a short period of time. The head of state said during the trip, issues on cooperation between Italian SNAP company and SOCAR will be discussed, and expressed hope that a memorandum of understanding to be signed between the companies will define prospects of the cooperation. Carlo Malacarne noted that SNAM was one of the leading infrastructure operators in Europe and expressed his satisfaction with the cooperation with the state-owned company of Azerbaijan Republic. He stressed the importance of this cooperation in terms of gas supply, not only to Italy but also to the whole Europe. The head of state said Azerbaijan makes its contribution to the energy security of Europe and noted that it was possible to implement some cooperation between Italian SNAM company and Azerbaijan in this direction in a variety of fields. Carlo Malacarne highlighted the activity of the company, which acts in the field of gas supplies to Europe, and emphasized the significance of Azerbaijan as a new gas supplier to Europe. Saying the Southern Gas Corridor is a very important project for all sides, President Ilham Aliyev noted that Azerbaijan plays a leading role on this front. Touching upon the importance of the TANA project initiated by Azerbaijan, the head of state said the country was actively represented in all segments of the Southern Gas Corridor. President Ilham Aliyev noted that Azerbaijan's role as a gas supplier will further grow. During the meeting, the sides exchanged views on the issues related to prospects of cooperation with Italian SNAM company.
Russian parliamentская газета and reputable Российская Федерация сегодня magazine published article about the First Lady of Azerbaijan, President of Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva. The article, entitled "The Policy of Mehriban Aliyeva's Heart," informs about the activity of the First Lady of Azerbaijan.
The official press organ of the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation, Parliamentская газета, and reputable Российская Федерация сегодня magazine featured a large article of well-known political analyst, head of the Russian branch of Economics International Research Union, Alexander Karavayev, about the First Lady of Azerbaijan, President of Heydar Aliyev Foundation, Mehriban Aliyeva. The article, entitled "The Pulse of Mehriban Aliyeva's Heart," informs that being the inspirer of socio-humanitarian and cultural modernization of Azerbaijan, the First Lady is among the prominent women leaders of the modern world. The author outlines that Heydar Aliyev Foundation became an institutional development tool under her leadership. With its projects, the foundation completes the state policy in health, science and education, develops pilot projects in ICT and the protection of environment. The unprecedented activeness of Mehriban Aliyeva as Goodwill Ambassador of UNESCO and the chair of the first European Games Organizing Committee played a major role in the organization of this world-class, large-scale sporting event. It was pointed out that Mehriban Aliyeva synthesized complex humanitarian branding of Azerbaijan in the world and systemic socio-cultural development. The article underlined that Azerbaijan's First Lady contributed a lot to the global dialogue of civilizations.
Russian State Duma held a roundtable on the theme of economic and financial aspects of cooperation between Russia and Azerbaijan in the modern conditions.
Opening the roundtable, the head of the Russian-Azerbaijan Interparliamentary Friendship Group, Deputy of the State Duma Dmitry Savelyev, said that Russia and Azerbaijan friendship has an ancient history. The deputy also brought to the attention the increase in the interparliamentary relations between Russia and Azerbaijan. Saying that Azerbaijan has taken giant strides in its development, Dmitry Savelyev noted that he has witnessed how Baku transformed into a unique city. According to the head of the Russian-Azerbaijan Interparliamentary Friendship Group, currently Baku is one of the beautiful cities in the former Soviet Union. Other deputies of State Duma, members of the Federation Council, Azerbaijani experts assessed Azerbaijan as one of the main economic partners of Russia. In her speech, member of the Committee on Commonwealth Issues, Eurasian Integration and Relations with compatriots Tatyana Moskalkova noted that relations between Azerbaijan and Russia are rapidly developing, and that the two countries are strategic allies.
As of September 23rd, the candidature of 1,283 for the Milli Meclis were proposed, 111 of which were registered.
During the meeting of Central Election Commission, the protocols of the meeting stated September 18th and 19th were approved. The text of the ballot papers, form, number and preparation rules to be used in the parliamentary elections on November 1st were reviewed and adopted. According to the legislation, the text, format and preparation rules of the bulletins should be adopted 35 days prior to the elections. 5,344,431 bulletins will be issued in the printing house of the parliament. During the meeting, the authorized representatives from Musavat, National Democrats and Motherland parties and Freedom 215 political parties bloc were registered. The chairman of the Central Election Commission, Mazar Panahov, said that elections will be conducted according to the legislation. They will be transparent and free. The chairman also added that up to date, 105 observers are registered in the commission. 91 of them are individuals, 10 from NGOs, and 1 is registered on a special permission. In conclusion, a consistency of some district election commissions were amended and the appeals were reviewed.
That was all for the day. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.